easy English by ABC. And we are going to have extract wise explanation of the lesson father to son as a revisional assignment. As a revisional, yeah. I do not understand this child. I do not understand this child, though we have lived together now in the same house for years. I know nothing of him, so try to build up a relationship from how he was when he was small. Yet have I liked? Have I killed? It have I killed? The seed I spent or sown it where the land is his and none of mine. We speak like strangers. There is no sign of understanding in the air. This child is built to my design. Yet what he loves I cannot say. First stanza. Yeah. I do not understand this child. Kiran, stanza. I refers to whom?
I refers to the father.
To the father or the narrator. Yeah. What does the father say in the first two lines? He does not understand his son. Why we say that though we have lived together in the same house, yet I am not able to understand my son. Perhaps he gives the reason. Perhaps he has failed to build up a relationship with his son. Am I right? So the reason he said why he is not able to understand his son is that he has failed to develop or build up a relationship with his son. But now, and he is responsible for killing that relationship. Who is responsible? The father. He holds himself responsible for the lack of communication gap or lack of generation gap. And so he in the first stanza, the father is quite unhappy and confesses the reality that he has not been able to understand his son. Perhaps it is because he has not been able to build up a good relationship with his son. And that is only because of communication gap or generation gap. Sit down. Now another, Santosh. This seed I spent. What does seed here refers to? The culture, the qualities, the values that he implanted in his son. A son is just like the sapling of the father. So every father needs to implant seed of culture and values in his son. Am I right? Every father and every mother, the parents have the responsibility to implant. There is a nice word. Implant seed of culture and values among his sons. Am I right? But when a father is not able to implant any seed of values and culture in his son, the son will certainly suffer from generation gap and communication gap. So here seed refers to the culture and the values that father wants to inculcate in his son. Sown means implanted. The father says that the seed that I implanted in my son, where the land is his own, but that land is not mine. He has grown according to his own desire. Though I implanted the seed of my own culture, but it doesn't have any effect. The son has grown in his own way. Am I right? None of mine. He hasn't inherited my values and qualities that I wanted to implant in him. The son has grown independently according to his likes and dislikes. According to his likes and we speak like a stranger. How do they behave like? Though they have been living together, how do they behave like? Like strangers. They do not know each other, and there is no sign of understanding in the air. The second line says that there is no mutual understanding. There is no bonding between the two. The father doesn't understand, the son also doesn't understand the father. So there is no sense of understanding between the two. Perhaps the child is built to his own design. The father has tried to build to his own design. The structure, the physical structure of the child is similar to that of the father. His design means the father's design. The child has grown like his father, but yet he cannot share the love and affections that the father has. The father said, though the son has grown similar to the father in physically, am I right? But the values that the love and affection that the father desires for is lacking. Am I right? So are they able to build up any relationship? No. The reason is quite clear. The father is not able to implant the seed of values that he wanted, and the son has grown according to his own design and desire. Design and perhaps he lives in the world of the fantasies of the teens, the youth. Am I right?
Yes.
And the father has not been able to communicate with his son. Communicate with his.
Son.
Thank you. And that we do. Silence surrounds. There is a line. What is silence? Lack of communication. Lack of silence surrounds us. I have him prodigal. Prodigal means the child who has spent a lot, but now he is willing to come. Even the father is ready to forget about the expenses he has, borne on his child, and he wants that his child should come back and inherit the qualities that he wants. Am I right? His father is ready to forgive him and accept him once again. So now the father is ready that the son should come back and adopt to the desires and abilities that the father desires. So the father, and rather see him make and move. The father wants that they should rebuild the relations that they are missing. So now tell me, the father is compromising, make and move. Who do you think wants that once again the person should move and rebuild a relationship? The father. And the son, the father is willing that the son should come and rebuild the relationship. Is the father ready to forgive him? For he is being ready to forgive him. Saving from sorrow. Now from sorrow they want to save into a new love. Say, now the father is willing to have a relationship full of love, full of saving from sorrow. Saving from father and son. We both must live on the same globe. Now in the last stanza, the father and son should live together and rebuild a relationship. He speaks, I cannot understand myself why anger grows from grief. When you are sorrowful, anger grows from grief. Anger generally comes from sorrow. Comes from? So, longing for something. What are they longing for? Tell me. The poem ends with the desire of the father to long for rebuilding the relationship that is missing. That is, thank you very much.